Hello. So this is a quick lesson on graphing inequalities. First thing you want to do when you graph an inequality is you want to treat it like you're graphing an equality. So in other words, this y is greater than 2x plus 3. Treat it like a y equals 2x plus 3. Well, how do we start? Well, remember, this last number is your y-intercept. So I'm going to start by placing a point at plus 3 up the y-axis. So 1, 2, 3, right up here. Then, this number is my slope. And if it's a whole number, treat it over 1. So rise over run. Rise 2 from my original point, 1, 2, run 1. There's my next point. Rise 2, run 1. Rise 2, run 1. So we now have enough points on the graph to see where our line is going to be. When it comes to graphing inequalities, before you draw this line in there, you have to know that what sign that they give you matters. So if it's a less than, or if it's a greater than or equal, or no, if it's just a greater than or a less than, it's going to be a dotted, because technically we don't want it to be equal. We don't want that line to satisfy our equation. If they have a greater than or equal and a less than or equal to, those will use solid lines. So if there's an equal bar under there, it'll be a solid line. If there's no equal bar, it's going to be a dotted line. So looking in my original equation, it says y is greater than 2x plus 3. So I'm going to make that a dotted line. So I will connect that with a dotted line. Okay, so next, we're still not quite done yet. The last thing that we have to do is pick a point on one side of the line or the other and see if it satisfies our original equation. My favorite point for this is 0, 0. 0, 0. As long as it's not on the line, it's good to go. What we're going to do is we're going to go up to our original equation and put in the point 0, 0 as a test point to see, does that make our equation true? So the y is 0, so I'm putting that in here. Is that greater than 2 times 0 plus 3? Well, 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 3 equals 3. Is 0 greater than 3? No, it's not. So that means the point 0, 0 does not satisfy the equation, and it should not be shaded. Well, if that point doesn't satisfy it, and then all the points on that side of the line won't satisfy it, what other options do we have? That means all the points on the other side of the line are going to be the side we're going to shade. And so then we will shade every other point on that side of the line. So if I try any other point, it'll work. So that's all you need to know when it comes to graphing inequalities. First, treat it like it's an equal sign, but then check, is it a solid line or dotted line? If there's an equal bar at the bottom, then it's a solid line. If not, if it's just a plain old less than or greater than sign, it's a dotted line. Then last, pick any point not on your line and see, does it satisfy the equation? If it does, shade that side. If it doesn't, shade the other side. That's it. Have a great day.